All right. This is my third recording. I had to run some tests to make sure I was heard. I'm walking back from work, guys. I'm freaking. It's humid as fuck out here in Florida, dude. Dear God, at nighttime, bro. I feel like I'm about to be drenched in sweat. It feels like it's 150 degrees out here, bro. At night, by the way. So I'm gonna sound compressed. I'm on my headphones. I'm about to try to boost myself whenever I get this on the laptop. But let's go over Monday Night Raw, guys, because I didn't get to finish it last night because my freaking phone died. So we're gonna try to run through this quick because this Raw, it just pissed me off for some reason. It was so boring, so lackluster, so like nothing creative, nothing happening, nothing interesting, nothing going on. Like this was a filler of filler episodes, bro. And you can have filler in wrestling, but you gotta have some kind of entertainment. This was nothing happening. Literally nothing happened. So let's go over it. We start out at the top of the hour with CM Punk is out there. Of course, we should have started last week with CM Punk, but we didn't. And this week we started with Seth Rollins last week. This week people wanted to see Seth Rollins get beat up by CM Punk, and they just didn't allow it to happen. Rollins didn't even interact with them really till the end. To the end of this segment. So anyway, Punk's out there talking about Rollins screwed him, and he's pissed that Rollins did what you're supposed to do with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is cash in on a champion, and that's what he did. Punk is pissed because he feels cheated out of having his title reign because someone did something they're supposed to do with the item that does the thing that it's supposed to do. Make it make sense to me. This makes about as much sense as when Roman was angry at Punk because Punk threw him out the Royal Rumble. Let's have a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Triple H's booking is so annoying, bro. Anyway, LA Knight comes out later. He's like, I pinned Rollins 1, 2, 3. So you gotta get to the back of the line and you can wait your turn until I win my title back or until I win my title for the first time. So Punk basically little goes and says, you've never been a champion. I'm a multi-time world champion. So seniority rules here. You get to the back of the line, and it's that schoolyard shit. So the Brawns come out with Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman, the world's fakest manager. Dude, this dude is not a good manager. Brock Lesnar is the only reason he's known for anything. Dude, Paul Heyman's record is fucking ass. Let's just go through some of the people that were managed by Paul Heyman. Curtis Axel, you remember him? Mr. Perfect Son, failure. Claudio Castagnoli when he was Cesaro. Cesaro was over at that time too. Failure. Who else did they put Paul Heyman with? Damn, I can't even think. Cause there's 3 others. Was it Cedric Alexander? No, it was somebody black though. Was it Bobby Lashley? I don't remember who it was. It was somebody black. Might have been Keith Lee. I think it was Keith Lee. Limitless, if you remember him. Failure. So Paul Heyman's complaining. Earlier in the promo, Punk had mentioned or LA Knight told Punk he's going to do him 2 favors. One is he's going to forget that Punk interrupted his match last week, and 2 is that he is going to I forgot what 2 was, bro. He's gonna give Punk a title match when he wins it, I think. So Heyman's when you get in the favor business with this guy, your whole career in your life is ruined, and he starts basically whining and crying and bitching and moaning about all the time wasted with CM Punk when he was his manager. Oh, dude, it's who cares, bro? So this leads to a fucking shouting match between LA Knight and Punk, and they start fighting, and then the Brawns get in there and start beating them up when Rollins comes out. And then Jason Yeaterman Uso comes out to yeet and I guess bring hell on these heels, which he has a steel chair, and it's done so poorly. It looks so slow. It's just It just looked horrible, dude. So he has the equalizer, and the heels get out of dodge, even though there's three of them. It's a 3-on-3, and like two of the guys on the enemy team are like over 40. One guy just has a steel chair, while you have fucking like Rollins, a multi-time world champion, with the Brawns, who are like young, big people who can like easily destroy these guys. So I don't know why they didn't just go in there and beat them up, but okay. Segment ends. There's a fatal four-way match. Adam Pearce comes out and says there's a fatal four-way match between Jason Yederman, LA Knight, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins at Clash in Paris, or Trash in Paris. Who cares, bro? Another multi-man stupid match. What do we get next? Then we had El Grande Americano and Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles and fucking Dragon, Rock the Dragon Ball Lee was in there. Fucking this match sucked. It was like really long. It was like almost 30 minutes, like of just straight shit you did not care about. There's 3 or 4 El Grande Americanos because Chad Gable is gone, and El Grande is super over in Mexico, so we're going to keep him on screen. We're going to put people who have no business being in a luchador outfit in a luchador outfit. Why is Ludwig Kaiser not in the fucking U.S., like the Intercontinental title picture or something? He was just fighting for it like 4 months ago, and like ever since Charlotte said, "Why is Louis in my DMs?" to his girlfriend, fucking he's been like essentially buried ever since. What's going on? This match was super long, but I'm not even gonna really go over it. It ends with El Grande had the steel plate. He's gonna put it in his freaking mask. He gets hit. He drops it. Dominic picks it up, puts it in his mask, headbutts AJ. Roll up 1, 2, 3. El Grande pins one of the greatest talents to ever wrestle, and with a fruit roll up, and that's it. That's the match. Who cares? Then we got, what was up next? They're not even giving the results. I don't even remember the next match. We got Sami Zayn. Oh, Sami Zayn was in a random match with Rusev, I think. And it was a number 1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Randomly. Why? Like, what has either of these guys done? Like, I guess Sami's been on, like, they both got some momentum going, but, like, they haven't beaten any, like, actual challenge, like, competitors or challengers in the main event to, like, warrant this being, like, a number 1 contenders match. It's just dumb. It ends with the Samoans, Solo Sikoa, JC Mateo, and fucking Hikuleu, Tonga Loa, yeah, as he says. Tonga Loa. They came out, beat up Sami Zayn to stop him from having a chance to win the world title. Thank you. Thank you, Solo Sikoa. Nobody wants to see Sami Zayn as a world champion. Nobody cares about the storyline of, will Sami win the world title? We don't care if he does. We don't want him to do. We don't care about Sami Zayn. We don't. Then we had Io Sky versus Roxanne Perez. Why are they fighting? Well, Roxanne walked up to Io and talked shit, and Io asked for a match, so that's why they're fighting. This match ends in stupid fashion. Before the match, Io's with my baby, my wife, the love of my dreams, the woman I would just give my life over for, Asuka and Kairi Sane. And they're telling Io, hey, you want us to help you out in this match, make sure there's no shenanigans afoot against the Judgment Day? She says no. So then the match happens. It's an okay match. And we get, I don't even remember the freaking, like, it was okay. I don't even really remember it. I remember the ending. Freaking Asuka and Kairi came out to try to help, and they ended up costing Io the match. So Io's angry at them afterwards. Then Rhea comes up to Io after that, and she's trying to gaslight her into, I guess, like, dropping her friends. Oh, by the way, they're teasing, I think, an Asuka heel turn, which should have already happened. It should have happened as soon as she came back. But they're teasing an Asuka heel turn, which I mean, I hope it happens. But like every time they turn her heel, they don't do anything with it, and it always fails because they don't know how to book actual Japanese talent. So Rhea says you should drop your friends, they're fucking stupid, and Io says no, I got this, and that's that segment. Moving on, we have Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. And Maxine Dupree is just like not a wrestler. She's not a good wrestler at all. Like, I don't know if this is the like right line of work for her. Like, there's other stuff you could do with her. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I wouldn't let her go. She's a beautiful woman. I wouldn't let her go. You can still do stuff. She can be a manager. She could be doing interviews and backstage segments. Like, there's stuff you can do with her, but wrestling is not one of them, unfortunately. I know she really wants it, but it's just not in the cards, I think. So this match is like Becky kind of just like plays with her the whole time. And then she puts her in a disarmer, makes her tap out, and does no heel thing to get heat. I thought she was going to like at least hold the disarmer, but no, it's just a match. I guess the match was to prove that Maxine Dupree is like not worthy of being like in the ring with these wrestlers. I guess that's the storyline we're going with. I don't know what we're doing. I don't even think Triple H knows. What do we get after that? We got, what's it say here? I wish it told me all the results, man. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, I gotta click on full details. I didn't click on full details. Man. Because it's still not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had to put the plus sign. Okay, so we just went over Becky Lynch. Oh, the main event was next. See, I told you, nothing happened on this show, dude. We just went through the whole show. Like, what I just went through there, that was, like, about the whole show. We're at the main event already. We have CM Punk and LA Knight versus the Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Give context, Braun Breaker is, like, being built up as, like, the next big thing. He's Rick Steiner's son, I think. If you don't know who the Steiners are, you've at least probably seen, like, the meme of Rick Steiner's, like, brother. He's the more famous one. I forgot his name already. But he does, like, weird math that makes no sense. And that's, like, a big meme, if you ever heard the Steiners. So this match, I literally don't remember it at all. I don't remember what happened. So let's see what it says here. When it looked like CM Punk and LA Knight were getting the upper hand against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins suddenly attacked, which resulted in a disqualification. The only thing that stopped the carnage was main event Jason Yederman Uso emerging with a steel chair attack. Oh, so I already explained the main event. I thought that was at the beginning of the show. So the beginning of the show was they just made the match. So, dude, the show's worse than I thought it was, bro. It's worse than I thought. But, dude, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. I just went over it. But that was it. That was literally it. That was it. That was Monday Night Raw. That's crazy. It's crazy breaking down Raw this way, and you wonder how they're fitting in 2.5 hours. Guys, like, literally half of Monday Night Raw is ads, bro. Half of all WWE programming is fucking ads, dude. This is all we get out of all the ads. Like 5 matches with like 2 segments. That's like all we got. Natalya was also on the show with Maxine Dupree. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, and Sheamus attacked Rusev like after the Sami Zayn match. Who cares? I don't care about any of the feuds. I don't care about anything on the show. This episode was fucking boring. This episode was trash. It was just like, it was, I don't understand. This episode just pissed me off because it's so uncreative. Like, there was nothing to this show. Nothing. Same thing last week, nothing. Week before that, SummerSlam, nothing. And dudes, guys, the same formula every fucking week. There's a rotating formula of like 3 formulas, and they're all barely changed from each other. For a number of months or weeks, we'll run through with people that are advertised to show up on the show. Will be showing up at the show. Who fucking cares? So then they stopped that, and now we just start with just like Vince McMahon did. We just start with usually a promo segment from the top heel or the top babyface at the time, and they talk about literally nothing to set up a match that no one cares about, and that's Raw. That's SmackDown. That's all of it. You go to the PLEs, and you get garbage. And people are paying $17,000 to go to SummerSlam, and they got the most mid, probably one of the worst SummerSlams. Like, even though night 2 was actually pretty good, night 1 was so bad it drags it down to like probably being a very mid SummerSlam, one of the most mid SummerSlams of all time. Better than WrestleMania, which is probably one of the worst PLEs they've ever put on. And that hurts to say because it's WrestleMania. But that's going to be it here, I think. I can't think of anything else to talk about on this show about. So that's going to be it. Appreciate everyone listening. We're going to try to get more active and do more of these, do more streams, do more. I don't really finish games, so I can't really do game reviews, but maybe we can talk about stuff or, movie reviews. I want to do a World of Worlds review, so just stay tuned. And, thanks for showing up. If you did, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
1 hour later.
All right, so let's talk about how bad this Monday Night Raw was. I did record last week's episode, but I could not. Well, I was trying to just clean it up and get the background noise out, but my computer started fucking up and shit, so I just didn't really get it out. By the time I could get it out, it was already like Friday, so I was like, fuck it, too late anyway. So we'll record this week. This week was slightly better than last week. It still was boring or just not interesting. I just didn't really care about much on the show, and that's how every week goes pretty much. It's very annoying, man. Triple H's booking is I don't understand it. I don't get it. It just makes no sense. A lot of the time, shows are getting hard to watch. Case in point here, we started out with Seth Rollins, the Vision faction coming out. And as you know, anytime Seth Rollins starts a show, it's going to be an awful, garbage, hard to get through show you're about to watch. And that's exactly what we got. Rollins says something, I don't really care. They come out, Paul Heyman starts talking first, and he glazes the whole faction one by one. Braun Breaker's the future, the next Mr. WrestleMania, whatever. Bronson Reed is he has a Shulafala, the tribal thief. He's the tribal thief because he stole Roman Reigns' shoes, and Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. So, since he stole his shoes, he is the tribal thief. Bro, you see what I'm talking about? Who cares, bro? He stole Roman Reigns' shoes, and this is the feud, bro. So now, like, it'll be revealed later that they're going to fight at Clash in Paris. So be excited for it's a match you don't care about. Roman Reigns is coming back before he has to go off again to Hollywood to go shoot for the Street Fighter movie where he's playing Akuma, of all characters. Akuma. Makes no sense. There's a dude. Balrog is in the game. Balrog is in the movie. He does a Superman punch and everything. And no, Roman needs to play the martial arts champion. Like, what the fuck? Idiot dumb shit is that. Cody Rhodes is also in that movie, so he'll be gone. But I don't give a shit about Cody Rhodes anyway, so who cares? Jey Uso comes out eventually. And we have to go through a long, excruciating Yeet Nation moment with the world heavyweight Yeet champion. Well, he's not actually champion anymore, thank God. Gave him the Royal Rumble for what? I'm gassed, boss. And Unreal. But, dude, this shit was fucking excruciating, dude. It was tough to get through, dude. I had to, when the segment ended, I had to look at the time left and seeing that we only 18 minutes had passed, and I was like, oh god, this about to be a long show, bro. And it was. Freaking, this shit is so dumb. We have the planted children in the audience, the children that have been paid $5 to go stand here and yeet. And now they get to get on the mic and say, yeet in Philly? Because WWE thinks you didn't know, because they're going to remind you all fucking night. This shit was unbearable. What was next? Io Sky had a match with Raquel Rodriguez. And I mean, Io's an amazing wrestler. Raquel's a good worker, so it was like a okay match. It was all right, but we ended with the same dumb shit. I think Io. This started the same way as last week. The Kabuki Warriors asked Io. They said, "If you need us, we'll be out there." She said, "Nah, I got this." Io proceeds to win the match on her own, despite Roxanne trying to cheat for Raquel. And then she gets attacked, as heels do. And Rhea Ripley's Believe It or Not, this is my brutality. As soon as you hear that, you're like, yep, this is a standard Raw episode. She comes out looking fucking awful, bro. Like, she's wearing like these like terrible, like not even really skinny jeans. They go all the way up to her waist and shit, like over her waist, and she's wearing just a bra. I'm like, you look just horrible. Like, you don't look brutal to me. Oh, dude, she like Rhea. This is one of the worst looking fits Rhea's ever had, dude. She just looks awful. I mean, I still fuck her, but damn. Like, I wouldn't really, like, especially how Naomi came out looking like her. Anyway, what was next? I have to probably go to the website because I already forgot. That's as far as I remembered. Penta versus Xavier Woods. This feud is dumb. I don't care about it. Penta beat Grayson Waller 2 weeks ago. And then he put on Xavier's hat and then threw it at him. And so we have a match this week against Xavier Woods and Penta. Penta wins. So, wow, I can't believe it. Penta won again. And then he beats them all up again. He beats the whole team of the New Day up. The New Day plus Grayson Waller up again. And I guess next week we're getting Kofi Kingston versus Penta. And you're about to see why these next few weeks are about to be so fucking just the most shitty, boring Raws. Because they're already announcing we're getting nothing but rematches pretty much this whole like month up till Clash in Paris. Well, I guess these next few weeks. Man. What was after that? We had this match. Oh, I forgot about this match. We had the World Tag Team Champions, guys, of Raw. The Tag Team Champions of Raw. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonagh. They are going up against... Are you ready? You're not ready for this. I don't think you're ready. All right. Dragon... How to Train Your Dragon, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Lee, and Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana. This match was awful anyway. It was way too long. Do I need to speak about this match? There's a guy named Mr. Iguana in it. So what do you think he does? What does Mr. Iguana do? Mr. Iguana is literally... this dude is like... He's as skinny as me. This motherfucker looks like a dude... Like a... he looks like a fucking... Like... Not even a Walmart worker, guys. This nigga look like... He's so... Like, dude... Any of the women on that roster could beat the dog fuck out of this kid, dude. They could whoop his ass. Easy. Shit, Zelina Vega could beat his ass. Dude, this dude looks like a fucking, like, tropical smoothie worker who put on some green, some face paint and a green outfit and some wrestling boots. And this nigga thinks he can get in the ring and wrestle like he's actually a wrestler. Dude, I refuse to acknowledge this person, this thing as a wrestler. Like, the fuck was I looking at? This nigga is an embarrassment to wrestling. I would, dude. If I was watching this dude, like a match of this dude, and someone walked in, I would close the monitor like it was like I was watching porn. Like, this dude is embarrassing to look at. I'm like, this is a wrestler in 2025? What the fuck? Bro, this is... I wanted to skip the match so bad. Just as soon as I saw him, I was like, I want to skip this match so bad because I know he's like, hey, guess what? On top of that, this nigga is an awful, terrible, trash wrestler, garbage athlete. This dude is horrible. Has no clue what he's doing, dude. So what Mr. Iguana does, he wrestles with a fucking toy iguana, a little plush toy, and he, mind you, How to Train Your Dragon Lee was like taking most of like the match because obviously this kid has no clue how to wrestle. But when he got in the ring, oh my god, it was awful. He can't do anything, bro. He's getting beat up for one, and then when he gets offense and like terrible looking offense, terrible looking punches, terrible looking kicks, terrible drop kick, like didn't even connect. Terrible crossbody. Like, dude, horrible. He's hitting these world champions with the toy iguana, and they're like taking damage from a plush toy. He puts on the plush toy like he's Santino Marella. This is. I think Santino Marella was more threatening than this kid, dude. Like with the puppet, the snake, bro. He puts on the iguana and like, I don't know, does like a claw, I guess, and it's supposed to like look like it's doing damage and threatening, but it's really like it looks so stupid. Dude, oh my god, this idiot, like, so they knock the champions out the ring, and then How to Train Your Dragon Lee is like, hey, let's hop over the rope. and they run back. He already can't keep up with Dragon Ball Z Lee because he couldn't rock his dragon. Dragon Ball Z Lee does a perfect somersault flip over the top ropes to Finn Balor. Mr. Iguana tries the same thing, lagging way behind. Then he hops over. This kid can barely get over the ropes. Literally, I don't know if he got caught because the cameraman barely saw it, but he went over, tried to do a somersault, completely didn't get close enough, landed on JD McDonough with his fucking feet, and he just got bounced off and then landed, and then had to like kind of flip himself onto his stomach so he didn't land on his back of his neck because he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. This looked awful, bro. He tried to hop over, like he didn't even barely connect. Like he could barely get over the rope. He couldn't even get over the ropes, bro. I'm like, I was like, bro, get this nigga off TV. Like, get him off TV. He is not prime time. Oh, dude. We can't move on from this match fast enough. The winners are the champions, the Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor. Because obviously Mr. Iguana is not getting a W on prime time, I guess on Netflix, right? Of course not. That'd be dumb as hell. Over the champions? Move on to an Intercontinental Champion, the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. And I don't remember this match. I think it was built on Natalya getting thrown to the outside barricade, and then she hurt her shoulder, and so Becky targeted the shoulder the whole match. Got the cross arm breaker. What does she call her shit? Not the Beck Exploder. What is this? Not the Beck Exploder. What's this shit called? I don't know. Her reverse cross arm breaker. For some reason I cannot think of it. Do they call it? They don't say what it is. The disarm her. That's what it's called. Yeah, the disarm her. She locks in the disarm her on that eventually and taps her out, and she holds on to it. And then Maxine Dupree gets in, tries to fight her. She gets beat up. And during the match, Becky also beat up like Maxine Dupree and Akira Tozawa. So after the match, she like beats them up again until Nikki Bella comes out. Well, Akira Tozawa is actually standing outside saying, "No, please don't beat up Maxine Dupree." He can't do anything for some reason. Like, go in there and hit the woman. This is WWE. Like, most likely Becky's gonna beat your ass anyway, so like might as well. Like, Akira Tozawa can probably get whooped by like most of the... Once again, like, most of the women in this company are like bigger than a lot of the guys and can like, and are better wrestlers and can like most likely beat up a lot of the dudes in this company. Look very sorry dudes, I'm sorry. Like, a lot of the women in this company look bigger and stronger and meaner and they can whoop their ass way more than the dudes do. It's crazy. Freaking, where were we at? She got saved by Nikki. I guess we're setting up a match at Clash in Pairs. Becky versus Nikki. Which was, okay, so when Nikki comes out, what I didn't like was, like, we should have just had Becky, like, leave or, like, escape, but she ate the damn TKO or whatever it's called. The Rack Attack 2.0, even though it's not really a Rack Attack. So, like, she already ate the finisher. We already saw the payoff, so, like, now what's the point of trying to see the match? Like, you know, we already saw the payoff, so I didn't like that. After that, we had Naomi, probably definitely the best character in the company right now, easily cooking everyone by a wide margin with character work, good promo work. and really get some good matches and good wrestling, good wrestling ability. Like Naomi is killing it, but unfortunately, guys, our goat, our baby, our wife, Naomi, she has to relinquish the title. I know it hurt, bro. I was like, no, Naomi just got it. We've been waiting for Naomi to get this title, bro. But guys, she has to relinquish it because look, Big Jim the big Slim Jimmy Uso, he got in there, and he Netflixed and chilled a little too many times. Big Jim Uso spawn is about to spawn. Big Jim Uso is giving us a little Uso. He's about to get her to spawn little Uso. Naomi is pregnant, guys. But Naomi said, hey, look, I'm coming. I'm giving you 9 months. Naomi said, I'm coming back as soon as this baby comes out. Naomi said she's this dedicated. The only baby she wants is this title, essentially. Naomi talking about, I'm popping this baby out and coming right back. But yeah, guys, so Naomi has to relinquish the title. She laid it on the mat, and we're not gonna see Naomi for the rest of this year, unfortunately. Man, the title will probably go to Rhea Ripley, unfortunately. To take back the title she never lost. Yeah. So, unfortunately, that's going to probably be the case. Or hopefully they go a different direction and they give it to Asuka and allow her to go on a good heel run that is built on more than, I don't like Rhea Ripley and you're her friend. Because that's the storyline. Did I even talk about that? I don't remember if I did. Oh, after the EO match, I think I did. But after the EO match, Asuka and Kairi confronted Rhea and were like, fuck you, I don't like, or Asuka was like, fuck you, I don't like you, basically. How come she can help you and we can't, EO? And EO's like, stop it. And Rhea started Rhea started going in on Asuka. Just, I don't know what she was saying, but they were kind of like screaming at each other. Asuka was screaming in Japanese. Rhea's like screaming in whatever, like Australian English. And then EO's like, stop it! And starts like screaming in Japanese. And then she storms out. And then Asuka looks at Rhea and says, "We got it." And y'all know I love Asuka. That's my baby. That's my soulmate. It's Asuka. She says, "We got it." It's time to learn English, bro. Damn. And she walks off, and then Kairi looks sad and sighs and walks off. That segment was stupid. That was that earlier segment. I guess after the Naomi segment, we're at the main event. Jason Niederman Uso versus Braun Breaker. This match went way too long. It wasn't all that enjoyable. It wasn't a good Extreme Rules match. There was only chair shots used. Jey Uso dominated majority of the match because early on he flipped Braun Breaker over the ropes and Braun landed on this fucking shopping cart that Jey brought out during his entrance, full of weapons and shit. And so his knee was hurt the whole match. So Braun was getting kind of worked, even though he should have still looked dominant most of the time. But that's just me. Braun takes advantage later in the match, and then shenanigans start, because the match never really gets going. There's a couple chair shots and shit. No tables are gone through. Braun does this Steiner thing, but nothing really happened. The match ends up with fucking he's about to hit Jason he's about to hit Yearman with something, and Oh, Roman Reigns comes out. That's what happened. Or does that happen later? Oh yeah, it does happen later. Yeah, Breaker was trying to spear, and then Uso did his. Yeah, so Breaker was trying to do was like midway through the match. Breaker's trying to do like I guess it's like near the end, but Breaker's trying to do a spear, and Uso hits him with his shitty ass spear, and then uh he goes up for the Uso splash, hits it, and then 1-2, the ref gets pulled out the ring, and then by Bronson Reed, and Bronson Reed starts to like freaking beat up Jey Uso, and I think then Breaker's going for a spear later, and then Roman Reigns comes out. I don't care about all the shit in between that. Roman beats up he beats up the Brawns. I think Seth came out at some point. Yeah, everyone came out at some point. So like after Bronson Reed came out and interrupted, and then I think CM Punk came out, started fighting Braun, and then Seth Rollins came out, started fighting CM Punk, and eventually CM Punk and Rollins ended up getting fighting out wherever, and so they're out of the match now. And then fucking I think then Roman Reigns comes out when Braun's about to spear Uso through the barricade, and beats the Brawns up, throws Breaker in the ring. Uso hits the Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. Jason Ederman Uso wins the match. Yay! And then ends with Roman screaming at the tribal thief, Big Bronson Reed, with the owner of the Shula Fala, and says, "I'll see you at Clash in Paris." So they're gonna have a match at Clash in Paris. Another match you don't care about, and that was Raw. So yeah, that was Raw. I think I got everything. Oh, there was a segment with Rusev and Sheamus, and Rusev and Sheamus were brawling, and Adam Pearce came out mad, screaming, and he says that they're going to have a match at Clash in Paris in a some kind of old-fashioned Dodderman brawl or something. I don't know. It's basically a street fight. Hopefully it's a real street fight. I guess it's like a barroom brawl. I don't know. They'll probably be fighting in the bars of the city of Paris or something. I don't know. Something like that. It's just a street fight. Hopefully it'll actually feel like a real street fight. But we'll see. But that was Raw. It sucked. I'll give it like a 3 out of 10. I got to see Naomi. Naomi looked sexy as fuck. Oh my god. Well, she came out and I was like, ooh. Like Naomi always looked, my African queen, dude. Naomi. So Naomi gave me that. I'll give it a point for that. What can I give a point for? Becky Lynch. I didn't talk about the Becky Lynch segment. Oh yeah, I did. I did talk about that. Oh yeah, well, I love Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch is doing the best work of her career right now. I love her promo work. I love her gimmick, her character shift right now. Her and Naomi are killing it. She said she's putting on great matches too. So yeah, we'll give it a point for Becky Lynch, and then I guess I'll add a point to be generous for, I guess, production. I feel like it's still a struggle to even add that because they didn't even do anything like cool this time. Like it was like 4 weeks ago they were trying to do interesting camera work where they were following the wrestlers into the ring or and out of the ring where they got thrown in and out, but they even like do that this time. So it's hard to even add a point. So 2 out of 10. Bailey. You know what? I forgot about Bailey. there was a Bailey backstage like pre-record, and Bailey's essentially, I guess, talking to her inner self, and her inner self was saying like basically like, you suck, you failed all year, everything you've done has been a failure, you're a failure, just accept it and embrace the hate, essentially. I think this is leading to her joining the White Six, which, I mean, I don't know how it's going to go, but I mean, Bailey needs something to be revitalized, so hopefully this is the thing that can do it. So I'll give it a point for Bailey, yeah. So 3 out of 10 for this Raw. Shitty Raw, as always, for 8/19/2025. Oh, I guess we'll try to make it through next week, and we'll see if I can get this uploaded and get some likes and a subscribe on this video and channel. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace, peace, peace.